Hey guys, it's Super Ivy, the hashtag hero here for an episode of Hero Meals, aka Meals Fit for a Hero. So today we're going to be cooking with MessQueen, our famed and most favorite sponsor for spandex here in New York. So what we don't know about MessQueen is that she's an awesome cook and loves to eat organic and really healthy. So as far as heroes go, it's really important. So we're gonna go talk about that today, and in the spirit of Thanksgiving, get into what we're thankful for.
So we're gonna be cooking butternut squash soup with pancetta Brussels sprouts.
Ooh, that sounds delicious.
Here we have butternut squash cut up into 1 to 2 inch cubes. Here's Idaho white potato cut into the same 1 to 2 inch cubes. We have shallots chopped. And then here are some chives that you will chop at the end for garnish. And then we also are going to be using organic low sodium vegetable broth and 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, and 1/8 of a teaspoon of cayenne pepper.
Do you have any strict diets of any sort? Do you do like no soy or strictly soy or anything like that?
I don't really like to diet per se, but I do always watch what I eat. I've always liked to eat a lot of vegetables, salad, not too much red meat. Yeah, I always try to just, even everything out that I eat throughout the week. No, not too much of anything.
For me too. I try to eat organic as much as I can, even though I know it can sometimes get expensive, but if you shop in the right places, you can pretty much get around with that. But I do enjoy a lot of different vegan foods, but I still eat meat too, so yeah, I like to, everything in moderation, including moderation.
Yeah.
We're cooking with MessQueen!
So I'm gonna put some olive oil in the pan.
I think my favorite thing about the fall season are all the seasonal fruits and vegetables. So I love pumpkin, I love butternut squash. I feel like, it's just really warming and like a family type of vibe and meal. So it's really good. Hearty foods, but still good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so here we go. We got this.
Cool. All right. Cut this in half.
Sweet. So what would you say is the cook time for this?
Total, I'd say about 40-45 minutes.
I'm really excited. I've never made my own butternut squash soup before, so this should be really good. Yeah, I usually just grab it in Whole Foods or something.
Oh, they have a good one too.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah. But I feel like home cooked is definitely better, and especially since you know exactly what's going in there. It's just a better way to go about things.
Exactly. All right, so now I'm gonna put my shallots into the pan. Mix it around.
I prefer to use shallots more than regular onions. I feel like they give it more of a flavor, like the food that you cook it in.
Yeah, the shallots have a little bit more flavor, and they're also a little bit sweeter. Now I'm going to add the potatoes and the squash. Now we're just going to let this cook as is for about 5 minutes, just to let everything brown.
You guys have no idea how good this smells right now. So in the spirit of Thanksgiving, what's something that you're really thankful for?
I am really thankful for my parents. They have done so much for me throughout my life, and they help me a whole lot with my business, and they're always supporting me with anything that I do, so none of this would be happening without them in my life. So really thankful for great parents. So I'm gonna cover that.
Is everything in there gonna like melt really?
We're just gonna get it tender.
Oh, okay, it's gonna be tender. And then how do we get it to be like that soft puree that everyone knows and loves it to be?
So then after the vegetables get tender, then we put it into the blender, and we're gonna puree it. And add the cream cheese, and then it's pretty much done.
All right, you hear that, guys? So you put everything in there. It's going to get nice and soft and warm, and then we're going to stick it in a pureer to make it really, really smooth and delicious. That creamy type of consistency we all know about butternut squash soup.
Flip the veggies over and see how nice and brown they got on the edges. And now they're you can see that they're very tender. Some of them are kind of falling apart. Now I'm going to add the vegetable broth. And you're going to add just enough to cover the vegetables.
How much would you say, like, cumulatively everything cost you for this meal?
$35 to $40. The most expensive is the butternut squash.
Yeah.
Especially if you buy it already cubed.
Oh,
for
okay.
you. The vegetables are boiling right now, so I'm gonna put it on a simmer for about 20 minutes until all the vegetables get tender.
Nice. So why don't we do this hero style and skip the waiting?
Okay.
Ready?
1, 2, 3.
Tenderize. Oh yeah. Looking tender.
Transfer this into the food processor. The cream cheese is gonna go in right now. Put it on puree. We're gonna pour it into a large saucepan. We're gonna add some pepper, salt, and cayenne pepper. For garnish, I'm just gonna cut some chives, sprinkle it on top. Ready to eat.
All right, guys, I'm trying it. I can't wait. I'm really excited. Okay. Mmm. Really good.
Yay!
Really creamy. Great flavor. The cayenne is great. It's like just enough to know that there's like a little bit of spice in there, but not too much. And the chives, yeah. This is good.
Yay!